Hi, and welcome to Amy Learns to Cook. I'm Amy, and on today's show, we are going to learn how to make Chipotle Refried Black Bean Dip. Now, this dip is great to take along to a potluck or a fiesta alongside guacamole, salsa, and chips, and it makes for a great appetizer. So let's get started. We are going to begin by chopping finely one onion, and you want to make sure that your onion is pretty fine because you want it to melt in to your dip. So chop really, really fine. And once we have that chopped, there's a little bit more, we are going to take the onion and we are going to saute it a little bit in about 2 tablespoons of oil. So go ahead and put some oil. I have the pan preheated, and we're going to go ahead and saute the onion in the oil. You want a nice translucent stage. We don't want to brown it. Let me turn it down a little bit. We just want to make it slightly cooked, take the raw edge off of it so it's limp and it'll sweeten up a little bit. Okay, now that our onions are sauteing really nice, we are going to work on the beans. So we are going to take 2 15-ounce cans of black beans, and you want to drain them really good, and you're going to put them into your blender. So that's 1 can. You're going to drain them. Make sure you get all that juice out of there because it'll make it a little too watery. And we're going to put that into your blender. It's a little messy. Next, we're going to put in 1 cup of chicken stock. And I use chicken base, and I just put it in water, a little warm water. So now for the good stuff. We are going to put in 2 cloves of garlic, and you want to smash the garlic before you put it in because you want to make sure that you don't have like really big chunks of garlic in there. So one of your guests just gets a big hunk of garlic without any beans. So go ahead and press, oh, this one's a big one. Press, 2 garlic into your mixture. You want to put in 1 tablespoon of cumin, and you're going to put in, for right now, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And salt we're going to adjust once we complete the dish to make sure it's to your tasting. Okay, so the main player in this dish is Chipotle. And this is a can of Chipotle and adobo. And what you get when you open up the can is you're going to see a lot of peppers. They're basically smoked jalapenos that are dried and then reconstituted in the adobo sauce. So what we want is, we want 1 tablespoon of the adobo. And this is going to make it really good. And we want to actually put in 1 chipotle pepper from the can. Okay, so let's put the lid on and let's let it go. You want it pretty well blended. Some people that like it a little chunkier, if you're going to use this as just plain refried beans instead of a dip, go ahead and just put this in your pot, and as it's cooking, you can mash it with a potato masher, and you can get it as smooth or chunky as you want if you want to eat it just as refried beans. But since this is going to be a dip, we want it a little smoother. So let's go ahead and And let me check it really quick, a little bit more. Okay, and we are good to go. So we are now going to put it in our saute pan with the onions. Okay, so now we're going to take our beans from the blender and we're going to put it into our onion mixture, our onions here in the saute pan. Make sure you get all of that out of there because you don't want to, so this is so good you don't want to leave any behind. Okay, so and we are going to go ahead and heat this, and as we do that it's going to thicken a little. And just watch it, because when it gets to the consistency that you would like for your dip, then it's done. We'll take a taste at the end, adjust for seasoning, and we'll be good to go. This could take anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes on medium or medium-low heat, just to get a little bit of the liquid out of there and to firm it up a little. Okay, so now we're going to check it for seasoning, and I suggest you do it with one of the chips that you're going to use, because your chip might be more salty than what you might think. So if you oversalt this, it's just going to be bad with the chips. So go ahead and you know, this is a tough job, so. Really, really good. I'm going to put a tiny bit more salt in there. Stir it up. Of course, test it again. Just perfect. It's excellent. So we're going to put it into a serving bowl, whatever kind of bowl you would like to use. Get every last bit because we don't want to lose any of this. And you're ready to serve your guests. Let's try it again. You know, the flavor might have changed between the pan and the bowl. So good. I think you'll really enjoy it. Visit my blog at amylearnstocook.com for the complete recipe.